Beyond the outer limits of human adventure, beyond the barrier of human credibility, fighting the unknown forces and secret terrors science couldn't predict.
There's a monstrous thing aboard this station from the moon. That's what killed Weber.
What kind of a monstrous thing?
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta.
At the top.
Beyond the outer limits of human adventure, beyond the barrier of human credibility, fighting the unknown forces and secret terrors science couldn't predict.
There's a monstrous thing aboard this station from the moon. That's what killed Weber.
What kind of a monstrous thing?
What is up, everybody? How are you doing today? It is Thursday, it's 7 p.m., and you know what that means. It is time for some SpectreVision. What is up? How you doing, Ricky? What is new in your life? How's your works been? I know you've got a lot of work going on. Sorry, Archie jumped on my shelf and knocked over a bunch of my Pokemon cards right as I was going live and made a big old mess, so I'm like struggling to like clean everything up. But anyway, yeah, so this week has been kind of crazy for me. Work has been busy, a lot of shit going on, but it is officially my Friday, so I don't work tomorrow. Today was the last day of the week for me. I don't work tomorrow, which is going to be nice. And yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to play some more Pokemon TCG Live. Hey, what up, Nat? We're going to play some Pokemon TCG Live. Hey, what up, Onward? Oh, starting off with the sub. Okay. Onward, thank you so much for that sub. Let's feed this cat real quick in your honor. Oh, you eat that so fast. Oh, there's Moira. I'll let your sister have it. Moira heard the alert from the other room and came running. Thank you so much again for that, Onward, for that sub. You are awesome, dude. You ripping any EV packs? I ripped some yesterday and got an EV, but honestly, like, I have not played TCG Pocket in like almost 2 weeks. I've just been doing live. I'd show you my Ethan Seifel. Oh yes, you want to test it against me? Let's do it. Let me open up the battle queue real quick. Okay, the battle queue is now open. Exclamation battle in the chat, and we can battle it out. Also, the second half of the stream, because I missed all of last week, I figured I should do something big tonight, and we're gonna open this bad boy. This is a Paldean Fates Skeledirge Premium, Skeledirge EX Premium Collection. So yeah, we're gonna crack this bad boy up. And I really like the Paldean Fate set because it has the shiny variants of the Pokemon in there, and I'm really excited for that. Yeah, you like Pocket more? Yeah, I know. It definitely has its pluses and minuses. I got a little bored of it just because, like, there's not a whole lot of content in that game, and while there's not like any more or less content in live, at least live lets me practice decks for tournaments and real life decks, and I can test my real life decks. So that's mostly what I like about that. Plus it's a little more complex, it's deeper and whatnot. But yeah, Bubble Mew. Oh yeah, that's right. The Bubble Mew is in this one. Shit. What is the Bubble Mew worth now? I don't even know. Okay. Onward, you were first up in the battle queue. Let me go ahead and get the game set up real quick, and let's do this. What up, Scraggle? $300 raw for the Bubble Mew? Oh man, maybe. So Scraggle, I announced that today I will be opening up this. And that's what started the Bubble Mew conversation, because I guess that's the big chase card of the Paldean Fates. So who knows, maybe. So today's question of the day is, what is the perfect... Oh, settle a debate. What is the perfect temperature to set your thermostat at, and why? My name in the game is just SpectreVision. You can't miss it. I'm the only one. 68, not quite 69, but also more than 67. Well, you know, there's that old saying, my favorite sex position is a 68, which means you blow me and I owe you one. That's the joke. Hey-oh. Oh, I missed what you said before that, Not. I didn't, 4 ranked? Oh, okay. with certain decks. Last season was definitely like that, though. Yeah, it can get a little one-sided for sure. Pocket, if you get one turn behind, there's such a small chance of coming back. That's true. Although I do like that in Pocket you get energy every single turn, which is kind of cool. Oh, nice. The nice Iono and SAR Gardevoir are in there too. Oh, nice. Okay, well, let's see. Fingers crossed for the second part of the stream. Maybe we'll get lucky on this Paldean Fates. All right, Onward. I am sending you a challenge. So you're running a Ethan's Typhlosion, which means that's a pretty competitive deck there. I don't want to use a Misty one because that's going to give too much of an advantage, but I also have a Ethan's Typhlosion that I've worked on too, but let's see. What should I go with? This is... I'll go with this one. This is my Charizard deck that I use in tournaments. So you can try this one. Although I'm going to kind of phase out from this deck. It's kind of gotten left behind as the meta's evolved. But I've got a new Charizard Dragapult deck that I'm really wanting to try out. You love that saying. I had a 10-win streak on Master Ball. 10 wins? That's nice, dude. I think the most I've ever had was 4. It's hard to get a streak going. I feel like sometimes when you get on a roll, it starts matching you up against people who are strong against your type of your deck. Just that cam a little bit. You're gonna mute the stream? Okay. All right, now that Onward has muted the stream, let's all talk mad shit. Because he won't hear it. Oof. Already starting off with a a mulligan. What up, Ghost? Redeemed. Give Archie a compliment. Okay. Why, hello there, handsome. He's sleepy. He just got a treat, so he's extra sleepy. Hello, handsome. Hello, Long Johnson. Remember that? The cat that could talk? So I turned off the turn timer because that would be the death of me while I was trying to stream. Cutie boy, definitely. So today's question of the day is, settle a debate. What is the perfect temperature to set the thermostat at and why? So I saw somebody on TikTok say that they set their thermostat at 76. And I was like, that nothing would push me to murdering somebody more than setting the thermostat at 76. That is too fucking hot. Especially at night, because you can't sleep when it's that hot. I don't remember that, but he's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, it was like this weird video of a cat that sounded like he was saying, "Oh, Long Johnson. Oh, Long Johnson." Depends on the time of day. 72 during the day. Because it's warm but not too hot, and Nightmare is 68 because it's just cold enough that the blankie's cozy. Yes, nighttime 68 sounds perfect. We usually set ours at 69 at night. During the day, I'll set it like at 73 maybe. So we have refrigerated. Oh, also, hey Mila. I didn't say hello. I didn't give you your horns. We have refrigerated air, and if you set the thermostat too low, what's going to happen is the system's constantly going to try to keep up with that, and it never will, and you run the risk of freezing your cooling coils, and then you have to wait for it to defrost before it'll blow any cold air. Used to set it at 69 for lulz. Got too cold, and now I'm usually hovering around 71, 72. That's actually pretty nice, especially during the day. I do prefer it to be a little bit cooler at night, just because I think I can get more cuddly and sleep more comfortably. Shit, man, I am having a rough start here. Okay, let's go with this. Man, you're ahead of me in the turn department, so I gotta slow you down a bit. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have got a buddy poffin. I misplayed that. I misplayed that shit. Very same on the cuddles. The bed turns into a cuddle puddle. Cuddle puddle. Oh my god. Moira, especially on the bed, her little kitty body, she's so tiny, but she gets so freaking warm. It's insane. Though we can't set the actual temp. My numbers are from hotels. Got it. Yeah. There is something nice about a hotel air conditioner. They always work so well. those little you know, wall units. Okay, here we go. Now we're in business. All right, let's itch some pollen here. Itchy pollen, go! This is such a great camera angle of Archie. Well, for some reason, he just refuses to sit on the couch anymore. So even when he's trying to take a nap, he's going to try to take a nap on the arm of the couch, which is not very comfortable spot for him. Like, there's not a lot of room up there. He's balancing himself on that. But I have to adjust the camera. He's going to get really tired and want to fall asleep, and he's going to get off of the armrest and try to sleep on my lap, but he never gets comfortable enough on my lap. It just pisses us both off. Oh, also, you all may have noticed I made a little bit of shuffle to the sound alerts on the stream. Also, don't forget, Pokemon should be spawning inside of the chat at any point. Has anybody seen any? I haven't seen any spawn yet. Okay. I guess we missed a Solio at some point. But just keep an eye out. Every 15 minutes, they're going to spawn in the chat, and you'll have a chance to catch them with exclamation. That's the new one, Mela. That is the new sound alert I have added to the stream. The Wobbuffet. Look, he knows you're talking about him. Those ears, I know, right? He does. And they're like little radars. They'll pivot on like a hinge whenever he hears noises. Fucking Wobbuffet. I hope Izzy shows up at some point in the stream so I can show him that. I'll keep it as a surprise too. Okay, there we go. We have a Como-O in the chat. Exclamation Pokecatch in the chat, and you will throw a Pokeball at. Oh shit, I don't own any Pokeballs. Fuck. Shit. I need to buy some Pokeballs real quick. Also, if you don't know already, by chatting like every 10-15 minutes, you will gain currency in the in the game. And if you are subscribed in the game, if you are subscribed to the channel, you actually get more currency whenever it does disperse. Oh god, I gotta hurry up and buy some Pokeballs. 1 second. Alright, I just bought 5 of those fuckers. Pokecatch, come on, let's go. Who was that? My twin? I know, right? It's because I had to pull up my stream so that I could, get access to the Pokemon community game. Okay, 1 second. Sorry, guys, I got distracted here. Okay, back to it. Where did I leave off? Okay. Sounds like something a guy with a secret twin would say. Exactly, the evil twin. Alright, let's get the Fizzandipity down. We're gonna flip the script. Script flip! Flipadelphia. Flip, Flipadelphia. We're gonna Brock Scouting. We're gonna pull up this bad boy. We're gonna rare the candy. We're gonna evolve. Ah, Scraggle was the only one who got it. Ah, suckers. GG's. GG's, Scraggle. I guess you just wanted it more. You wanted it the most. I feel like whenever I throw regular Pokeballs, I always miss. I never catch the Pokemon. Let's see. What can I do here? We're gonna evolve him, grab the Dustclops. Evolve the Dustclops. Cursed Blast. Over to the Shaman. And then we're gonna advance the Charizard. Waited for a few throw misses from the other trainers, then swooped in and snagged him. I'm curious if, like, how many it allows to be caught. I think it's like a certain percentage of people who throw for it, like, it allocates a percentage of them to be actually caught. I'm gonna throw the Artisan down. Get us another Mon in play. You can't do any bench damage, so I don't think I need... And you're not running any EXs, so I definitely don't need a Shaman on the board. And we'll take a knockout. Gotta wait till they're tired, see? Exactly, right? That's a strategy. Pokeball is only a 30% catch rate. Oh, that's right. That's right. It's not a good catch rate. Click for the cat cam. Also, thank you, Hogwash, for popping in. I'm so glad that you came in. The cat
Want to join us?
left the cat cam. I don't know where the hell he went. But I appreciate you following. Welcome in. Also, y'all, the battle queue is open, so exclamation battle in the chat, and you will be added to the battle queue if you want to duke it out on some TCG Live. Where is... Yeah, well, Molly just went out the front door, so I think he heard her leave, and then he went to go see what the door was. Speaking of the door, in the last hour before starting the stream, 2 people came to our door, ringing the doorbell, trying to sell us something. And it's like... And they're kids, too. Like, they're like teenagers. And it's one after the other. And it's like, first off... I hate solicitors. I hate that they come to my house unannounced. I hate that. But 2, when I say no, I'm not interested, that's me being nice. But they keep pushing, and then I have to get rude. And I'm like, guy, I don't want whatever you're selling. Oh, well, see, I'm not really selling anything. I just want to know if I can just show you this quick video and tell you about this new... And I'm like, no. I said no. Get the fuck off my porch. Anyway, I just get bothered by that. It's okay, I'm upset with my cats. Turned off my PC at the end of Pokemon PTCGL match that was intense. Oh, what was so intense about it? I love a good recount of a match. Was this the lawn service again? One of them was, but not the same one. It was pest control. Just say no and close the door. Yeah, and I do feel mean like that. There was this one... pest control company that was actually a scam company, and I kind of fell for it at first. It was difficult to get out of that scam. I was able to do it, but then they still sent people back to try to sell to me again. And I'm like, no, fuck you guys. Your company is a fucking hoax. I'm not buying into it. This is gonna be a tough battle because you can just do so much freaking damage with that Typhlosion. So I know that I'm dead on the next turn. And I don't know what else I can do, really. Other than just keep stacking Charizards. Because I'm only getting single prizes with this. It was the final showdown in the match. Both attackers damaged both of us, looking for the final card to seal the match. PC powers down. Oh, no! I know how that goes. They were playing a Blaziken, and I was playing Sinistcha. Oh, yeah, I've been seeing that there's been, like, a Sinistcha, what's it called? Like, off-meta deck that's been doing really well. I know how that goes because I remember one time we were streaming and I had all my plugs from my computer and the internet router running into a power strip, and Archie, the cat, was walking behind my computer and, like, was able to click the top of the switch on the power strip and just cut all the power right in the middle of a stream. And I was like, oh shit. And I don't know if your guys' internet is the same or your router is the same, but when I start my router, it has to take about, 8 or 9 minutes for it to get to full speed, I guess. And because of that, yeah, we went like offline for like a good 15 minutes. It was awful. People, if you own a cat, do not, and I repeat, do not get a PC tower with the power button on top. Dude, yes, mine has the same thing. I can't show you. I don't have a camera here that I can show you with, but mine has the same thing. And what I ended up doing is I bought an external DVD player that I use for, burning DVDs and whatnot. And I use that to cover the button so that they don't step on it. Because Moira used to jump up on my computer all the time, and she would hit the button and just restart my PC every time I was trying to, game or stream. It was so frustrating. Yes, I feel your pain, dude. That is absolutely a curse. I have a D&D manual covering the top now. Oh, it's about 10 minutes for the router reset. Yeah, it's awful. And then you're just sitting there like an idiot, just waiting for it to power back up, and you instantly become so aware of how long it takes your computer to boot back up and get connected and launch all your apps and all that kind of shit. And for power strips, I have them mounted on the back of the desk so they can't. Oh, that's a good idea. So do you just put screws into the desk so that you can just hang them on the back? What should I do here? I guess I can pull a PAL pad out. We'll take both of these out. Cats are just mean. Well, and I felt bad because I know he wasn't doing it on purpose. It's not like he was trying to do it, but he really did screw stuff up. So, it's hard to be mad at a cat that doesn't know what he's doing. All right, so I don't know if I can catch back up in this match. All right, well, we'll swing for the kill. Yeah, some of them have the hanging inserts on the back of them. Mine don't do it on purpose, but they stare me down as they do it, so they know I'm sure about it. They just want you to know. They're not doing it because they're mean. They're doing it to assert dominance. That's what it is. It's a power play, is what it is. Fuck, 340 damage. Good lord. That Typhlosion hits. GG's onward. GG's. Oof, that was rough. That was a rough one. You're getting energies and you're getting Pokemon, and you're getting energies and you're getting Pokemon. So you're constantly evolving, you're constantly drawing, you're getting set up. Yeah, is it lagging at all? Oh yeah, I'm getting some errors here. Yeah, stream is crashing. Oh shit. But I'm not getting good on Twitch. So something's going on with Twitch, I think. Let me see if I'm getting any errors in my streaming. See if that's... Is it working? Is it back? Are we back? Somebody tell me anything if you see me. Yeah, it's definitely a Twitch thing because I'm not getting any errors on my streaming software. My speed tests are running well. So it's definitely something going on with Twitch. Looks like it's coming back up for me. Okay, what you may need to do is refresh your stream player, and it'll catch you back up to real time, or as close to real time as you can get. Yeah, sorry about that, gang. Okay. What I was saying was, what's so great about that Ethan's deck is you can get to do some heavy damage really, really quickly, and for going up against it, I only take one prize card for knocking out one of your Pokemon, and you can just swing right back at full force. It's rough. It's like 20 seconds behind. Oh, no. I don't want to do that. Dang it. Ah, I accidentally joined a... yeah, so if you your browser, it should reset the stream. It should catch you back up, like, to the buffer. Or if you're watching on phone, maybe you have to, like, get out and then come right back in. I don't think there's a way to refresh it on the app. Reload stream to remove the delay. There you go. Thank you, Hogwash. Man, you're new here and you're already doing tech support. I appreciate that. Yeah, dude, it's a good deck. I want to build one in real life. It's just I don't have any of those Ethan's cards, so I'd have to buy them all from scratch or just rip a fuck ton of Destined Rivals until I get them, and ain't nobody got the money for that. You also had a rough start, and I had the perfect start. Yeah, that does happen. That does happen. Ooh, a wild rock ruff. Ghost, you got to get in on that. Exclamation Poke catch in the chat will prompt you with that chat rock ruff. Okay, so it looks like I'm getting better stream health reports on Twitch. So it looks like whatever was going on Twitch has stabilized. You're serious about this, dog? Did you throw a big ball? Oh, you just did a regular Pokeball? Uh-oh. Oh, that's only a 30% chance, right, Hogwash? Ooh, a Geo Ball. What does a Geo Ball do? That's true. We have had a lot of weather lately, but I was getting good speed tests, and I wasn't getting any errors on my streaming software. It was just coming from Twitch that it was showing lag. Let's do it. Dangerous to leave a good boy up to a 30% chance. Hey, I got one. Let's go. I got the rock ruff. Sorry, Ghosty. And I can't trade it to you. I would, but we can't trade to, like, specific people. You can just trade to the ether. Oh, no. He's got the Badoo. Fuck. Frickin' Badoos. Oh, man. We were talking about that new Jellicent card that's going to be coming out in the black and white. It's going to be insane. It's basically like a Badoo on steroids. Oh, fuck me. I can't do anything. Oh, this is going to suck. Have you seen the new alt art Dragonite EX from the new pocket set? I have not. Can you post a picture of it in the Discord? I'd love to see it. I've only opened like 2 packs from the new sets on Pocket, but I didn't really like pay attention. I just do it just because it keeps sending me the notifications. I felt bad missing Punkaboo too last time when I ran out of balls. Dang. Ooh, your buddy's a Pidgey. What is mine? Oh, mine is a Steelix, I think. Pokey Buddy. Yeah, I'm Steelix. IV24. He's not bad. Bro, this guy's gonna have... man, and it's the damn... Cynthia's Garchomp. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just... let's Charizard up here. Pidgey with an average IV of 25. It's so stupid. I love it. The requirements to evolve in the community game are kind of like really hard to achieve. You have to get them at a super high level, which means you got to battle with them a lot. You have to have a whole bunch of items in order to do it too. It's a lot of work. All right. Let's go ahead and swing for the kill the Badoo, I guess. All right, did you post that picture in the Discord? Let me see. Show everybody here. Oh yeah, look at that! That's so cool. With the whole bunch of hot air balloons. On the Discord, you can do Poke Daily. Yes, I do that, but sometimes you just roll basic rewards and it sucks. Your buddy is Aracuda. Oh, okay. Ooh, Aracuda. Your IV is 18, though. All right, the question is, can I knock out the Gabites before they evolve to the Garchomps, to the full-on Garchomps here? Did you used to play the Pokemon video games like Ruby and Sapphire? So I played Red, Blue, and Yellow, and then later played the remake, the Fire Red. I started playing Soul Silver recently, but then accidentally saved over my file, and now I got really pissed off about it and haven't touched it again. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen here. Why didn't anybody tell me? Yeah, and so yeah, I do want to play. There's like a cool ROM hack of it's a Team Rocket edition of, like, I think it's a remake of Ruby, like a mod of Ruby. I really want to play that. So I might see about like getting that running, and maybe I'll play that on a stream. That'll be really cool. Buddies aren't determined by their powerful IVs. They are determined by the heart, Londo. Okay, my bad. I forgot. Okay, what am I gonna do here? Should I boss him up? Does that really help me at all? No, I think I just gotta swing. I don't remember if I have a jamming tower in this deck or not, but I feel like I could use one right about now. I played Pokemon since it was in black and white Game Boy, and when Pokemon released, dude. So yeah, I had one of those big old bulky gray Game Boys with the green screen. I used to play on that, and it took like 4 batteries, 4 AA batteries to use that thing. And the Game Boy Pocket had already been out, and even the Game Boy Color had already been out, but I was using my bulky big ass Game Boy to play. So today's question of the day is, settle the debate, what is the perfect temperature to set your thermostat at, and why? This is a very controversial topic. Nothing tears families apart like fighting over the thermostat. Oh, he's gonna get my... Oh, my Dust Skull. Okay, do me a favor there, bud. I don't like this question. Say it got red when it came out, my friend got blue. Yeah, so I had blue and my cousin had red, and that's how we would play. Alright, I'm gonna try to take a kill on his Garchomp here. But unfortunately, I have to hard burn an energy to do it. I hate hard retreating because it's... In this deck, I only run 6 energies, so I need every energy I can. And then... Well, I'm in Australia, and it's complicated because of the... Oh, interesting. What time is it in Australia? I'm curious. I'm curious what time it is. You got yellow. Pokemon Yellow was cool. It was basically just like a refined version of Red and Blue. Like, they fixed a lot of the bugs, they changed a lot of the sprites, made it better, and they kind of like tailored it more toward the anime, which was cool. It's 11:35 a.m. on Friday. Wow! So it is 7:36 here on Thursday. What's the future like? Does Leo DiCaprio ever find true love? With the Pikachu. Exactly, you get the Pikachu that follows you around, too. I don't remember. Can you evolve the Pikachu in Yellow? I don't remember if that was a thing or not. What do I have on here? Let's go with a... I'm gonna Defiance Band. And And what I really need to do is get my Pidgeot up. So we're going to Ultra Ball up the Defiance Band and another Pidgey. Actually, no, I'll do the Pidgey and the Nest Ball. To pull the Pidgeotto. Shiny Pidgeotto, actually. So this is actually built off of my in real life Charizard deck that I run. So these are the exact cards that I use in that deck. Same variations and everything. And then we are going to... We can't get the kill, but we can do some damage. Now, he's got that Team Rocket's Watchtower, which is going to basically neutralize my Pidgeot if I get it up, so I won't be able to use the quick search ability, but I'm hoping that I can get to my jamming tower and negate that whenever I need it. No. Nope. It refused every attempt. So yeah, for me, I think the best temperature to set the thermostat is during the day, 73, 74. Like right now, I'm sitting right underneath the vent, so during the day, it can get really, really cold under me. Okay, shit. I'm about to lose this Charizard here. And that's gonna suck. What can I do? Yeah, let me get a Night Stretcher, and we'll get TM Evo, because I need a tool. Back to the question of the day. We have evaporative cooling in the house, which can only lower the temperature by 10... Dude, I used to have a swamp cooler, and it was just brutal during the summers here. And they say, well, you're in a dry climate, it's going to work better. That's absolute bullshit, because during the summer of the heat is when it's the hottest, and that's also our monsoon season, so we get more rain there, so it's naturally just more humid outside, and it's a big pain in the ass. So you're basically just sweaty, you're not really cool, and everything is just moist in the house. Other houses have split systems, so the room that that's in is cold, but the other room's not so much. Oh, gotcha. And you know what? Those window units, the ones that you can like mount in the window, those are a game saver sometimes, a game changer sometimes, because they help so much, especially if you have one in your bedroom, just to cool you down at night when you're trying to sleep. It's so handy. Fuck, okay. Okay. I really need something good here. I'm gonna advance up the Pidgeotto. I need to do 120 damage. Let's put the Pheasantipity down, flip the script, see what we get here. Onward, are you still in the chat? Okay, you'll be up right after this battle. Don't forget. See, here's the trick though. Is what do I do? Okay, I think I know what we do. We're gonna Night Stretcher to get the Charizard back. We're gonna Arven for a rare candy. Okay, a plan is forming. Okay, I think I got this, gang. We're going to rare candy into the Charizard. Use Infernal Rain to get some energies. And then I need a boss's orders, and I can't get one just yet. So I'm going to... You're gonna use a different deck? Okay, cool. I'm gonna item lock him with a Badoo until my next turn, where I can hopefully get a boss's orders. way my cooling settings have always worked, cooling on or off, and I'm always want it on. Exactly. There's like high on and low on, but we never use the low on. That's true. The Pheasantipity can bench hit, but I don't think I have enough energy to accelerate to it to be able to... I guess I could have put one on him from the Charizard, and then one per turn, and then just hoped for another one. You know, I always have it in my mind that I always think that Pheasantipity can't attack, because I never consider him to be an attacker, but maybe that's what I should have done, is just use the Infernal. Yeah, I could have taken the win right there on that turn. You're right, Scraggle. Because had I played it to the Pheasantipity, I could have sent 100 damage to the Garchomp in the back seat. Damn. Ooh. Renucleus is in the chat, y'all. Exclamation Pokecatch to try to catch that. Dang. Although I do have 2 energies in the discard pile I can probably get with my Super Rod. But unless I evolve another Charizard, I'm not going to be able to accelerate. Damn it! Ugh, that hurt. What is the base health of the Garchomp? All right, I think now we gotta go with the Charizard, right? It doesn't show me what the base health is of the Garchomp. I need to know, because if I can get the Stadium card, 380. Okay. I still don't. Can I do enough? No, I wouldn't be able to do enough to him. Alright, well, we got our Pidgeot on the board at least. Palpad, Nest Ball. Hey, I was the only one who got the Reuniclus. Take that, you nerds. I was the only one worthy enough. Rigged. PCG is rigged. I wish. 60, 70. I still don't think that's enough. Damn, what I wouldn't give for a boss's orders right now. What can I do here? I think I'm just gonna Curse of Blast. I almost want to watch a Twitch channel just to farm the PCG, but you have to be live to do it. They won't spawn in your chat unless you are live. Fuck. Even a counter catcher would have been good for me. But I didn't have that. What supporters do I have in here? Yeah, nothing great. God. Oh, that's enough for the win. Yeah, okay. Yeah, bad math on my end, but we got it. Hey, that was a pro move. I meant to do that. That was all planned from the get-go. USA! 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 Yeah, have it live and just have bots and messages. So there's the developers of the PCG community game. They're constantly running a stream where they just have stuff spawning all the time. All right, Onward, you are up next in the battle queue. All right, last call. Anybody who wants to battle, exclamation battle in the chat will get you added to the battle queue, because after we close out the battle queue, we're going to switch the stream over, and we're going to open up this bad boy, the Skeledirge EX Paldean Fates collection box. I've had this sitting on my shelf for some time now, and I want to see if we catch some shinies. I mean, there's 4 of them right there. But that's coming up next. Okay, you said the no timer mode. All right, well, I'm going to use a stronger deck in case you want to use that same one. So this is one that I just made recently. I would be scared to open packs. I just store it unopened and wait a few years and get lots of money for selling. Some people do that. Some people do that, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. I just... Like, when I'm opening packs and I pull a card, I like knowing the monetary value of it. But I don't think I'm ever going to sell any of them. Ghost, I see you in the battle queue. You are next. After this match. Like, I don't know if I could ever bring myself to actually sell any of my cards. Unless maybe I had a couple of them. Like, if I had a bunch of them, like, for some reason, I have pulled 4 Dragapults. I have 4 of these Dragapults that I pulled after already buying 2 for a custom deck that I made. So it's just, I'm overflowing with frickin' Dragapults. What up, Hannah? How you doing? Welcome back. But yeah, I do have a bit of a sealed collection that I've been saving for a rainy day, and it's raining today, so we might as well open some packs, right? Send them to get graded. So that's the other thing too, is like, it's expensive to get a card graded, especially if it grades well and it's a valuable card and they tack on a premium, and then you have to pay to get it back. And if you're not planning on selling the card, which I'm not, then there's not really a motivation to want to get a card graded. Oh, man. Should I do something crazy here? Should I do something crazy? Because I see he's got a Monkey Dory on the board. And he's running into Dragapult too. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do this. We're balling. Is there time to fight Rathan? Yeah, go ahead. I haven't closed it just yet. Exclamation battle, Hannah. But the case stores really well, and that is true. That is true. It really does preserve your cards. So here's what we're going to do, gang. I'm going to attach the Neo Upper Energy. Oh, wait. I went first? Fuck. I can't attack. Fuck. Okay. I immediately regret that decision. All right. I'm closing the queue now. So Ghost, Hannah, you are the last 2 in the battle queue. The last 2 in the queue, as they say. Grading them protects them and makes them easier to store in some ways, though. And it's nice if it's something that you are... Yeah, I mean, that is true. Especially if it grades really highly. It's something to really show off. What did you just put on there? Reversal energy. As long as this card is attached to Pokemon, provides colorless energy. If you have more Pride card remaining than your opponent, and if this card is attached to an Evolution Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box, the card progress... But that's... You put it on a Monkey Dory. That's not an Evolution Pokemon. Strange tactic there. Next time we do Pocket, yeah, you need to keep up with the... I know. I don't know if I'm... I kind of lost... I lost interest in Pocket. I canceled my subscription for it. I've been all on live now. What is he trying to do here? Did he attach that just so he could use the TM Evo, which I guess is not a bad tactic? I forgot what the Tyranitar does. Interesting, okay. Well, I gotta start playing some catch-up here. I remember the days when you were very insistent that you'd never play the regular TCG and that you were... I never said that. Did I ever say that? Boss's order is good. I'll take one of those. Man, what can I do here? I might as well attack. Oh, wait, that's Neo Upper Energy. It has to be a stage 2. Fuck! Oh, I really misplayed this game. Son of a bitch. No, that's not gonna help me. Oh, this is fucked. I have absolutely screwed up my whole play here. Damn. I mean, did I post interest? The lost interest? Yeah, I did a little bit. Asking me to play live, so I had to switch to live, right? I was trying so hard to get you to play regular TCG or to try it. Yeah, it's just... I think the hesitancy for... I guess this can go for any kind of collecting hobby or TCG for that matter, is that it's a plunge, right? You have to take a plunge to get into it, especially because I hadn't played Pokemon TCG in 20-something years. So to, like, want to get back in it, it's kind of like, man, I have to really... You have to dive in. You can't just, like, dip your toe. But playing the TCG Pocket kind of, like, really reignited that interest in it, and I'm like, oh, man. I remember how fun this used to be and how much I enjoyed it. And then, yeah, then just slowly but surely, here I am now. I'm a Pokemon streamer. Oh, I see. Did you lost interest because you played it too long? Yeah, that was a little bit of it, Hannah. And I had said earlier, too, before you got here, that there's not a whole lot of content in TCG Pocket. So, apart from just grinding out for points just to collect the cards, there's not really any incentive to play. And at least in TCG Live, I'm able to test my real-life decks and to try new things and whatnot. Dude, what is my freaking luck on this? Ugh, I'm getting the worst freaking draws on there. Oh, what can I even do? Stream hiccups again? Uh-oh. Is it hiccuping? I'm not seeing it yet on my end, but maybe? 7 streak on the best Pokemon streamer ever. Hey, let's go. I appreciate that, Hannah. Fuck, I can't attack him. Oh, this is a bunch of suckage here. Can we get confirmation? Oh yeah, I'm getting the unstable warning again. Damn, Twitch, come on, get your shit together. I'm gonna run another speed test and it's gonna show it's good, watch. Yeah, Pocket definitely does seem like a shorts content generator, and I will say this, I do like that the games are much faster and shorter. Oh, son of a bitch. Ugh. Dude, I'm so fucked on this match. I am so fucked. Oh, and I just discarded the Charizard. Son of a bitch. This is probably the worst hand I've ever had on this deck. There we go. At least I could do something with that. We're gonna boss his orders. Let's just put the Monkey Dory up in the front seat. Twitch be twitchy. Pocket. I haven't played. I don't think I will though. Yeah, it's definitely different. It's more of just like a fun alternative to the real TCG. I love to play TCG journeys and tourneys in real life. You could try one in TCG Live where the sites... Yeah, I've heard about that. I don't know if I'd be good enough for a TCG Live tournament, but the idea is intriguing. Fool of Batuk. I know, right? I'm getting fucking shredded right now. bro. Oh, it's over. Damn. So this deck that Onward is running, GG's Onward. GG's. Oof. So yeah, Onward, please tell us about your deck. Show us your deck. Just whip it out. I did 0 damage that entire match. I was fucking cooked from the start. Dude, that was rough. That was real rough. I was not getting anything useful to play. Every turn I was drawing a card that just sucked. Hey, but we got a low punny in the chat. All right, Ghost, you were up next, and then Hannah. Let's do this. We're going to play, and then we're going to open up the Haldean Fates Skeledirge EX Premium Collection box right afterward. All right, and Ghost, I will send you a battle request. How would you, Ghost? How would you rank your deck in terms of competitiveness? I want to know if I should just like try to like even it out a bit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with my Mewtwo. I haven't used my Mewtwo deck in a long time. The idea is to item lock and then discarding your deck. Yeah, that was rough. And the item lock wasn't even the problem with me. It was just that I wasn't pulling any cards that were useful. Use the codes for your real life packs when you get some cards. Oh, absolutely. I use my code cards all the time. Like I always, usually after stream, I'll put the codes in there. Oh, let's go. I got the low punny. Yeah. Got her. Got her. Oh my god, she's level 1. Oh, awful. IV of 12. Boo, she sucks. All right, let's see. Oh, you're going with the grass deck. Okay. I see you have a shaman now in here. You didn't have that shaman before, did you? That looks like a new addition. Use the codes from your real life. Yeah, I read that. But yes, I do. I do use the codes. I use the codes in TCG Live. Absolutely. It's actually one of the best ways to get free points in TCG Live, so that you can use to purchase the cards that you don't own, is by doing the code cards. You just add them in there, and when you get duplicates over 4, it converts it to the currency in the game. If you need extra codes, my friend sells them for 3 cents each in 3 cents each in bulk. The only codes I would really be interested in would be the ones from ETBs that have the sleeves, or collections that have the sleeves, because I like having those sleeves in the game. Other than that, I probably wouldn't buy any of the pack ones. All right, so we need to get some Pokemon on the board here. Do I not have any Buddy Poffins in this deck? I forgot what I have in this deck. All right, well, we'll just do this. And yeah, might as well. So we're gonna get the Fan Rotom. Maybe there's a tourney on the time you stream, and we can do. That would be interesting. I'm curious how long the tournaments would take. We'll put another Hoothoot down. Luckily, I got a whole fuck ton of nest balls, so that's good. I think my Clefairy is in the prizes. Ogerpon, let's go! Dude, I know Ogerpon can be kind of nasty sometimes. What do I want? Let's get the Natu. I hate spending a nest ball on a Natu, but you know, you do what you gotta do, right? And pass. It's not free because you need to buy IRL packs to get the... Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, that is true. Or, you know, hit up Hogwash's Fred, who sells them for 3 cents each in bulk. You know, I bet you if you went to a like local card shop and asked them if they had code cards for sale, they probably would give you some for free. They're like, yeah, we probably have a ton of them in the back or something. Oh God. These apples are about to shred me here. Oof. Ouchie. That was not very nice. Oh, sorry. I said Hogwash. Onward. I meant it was your friend. Sorry. I'm colorblind, and your guys's colors of your chat names look the same, and so I confused you. Sorry about that. Please don't send me any hate mail. Alright, we need a tool. I think this is probably a good tool. We need some energy too. What should I do? An Iono is kind of good. Yeah, I'll do an Iono. Alright, so here's the move. We are going to place the Bravery Charm on the Mutuo. Put an energy on the Mutuo. We will then Iono. Spectre putting unneeded heat on the Hogwash. Sorry. I thought you were just calling me Hogwash. Yeah. I know. Okay. Hogwash. I know that he's orange, and well, I actually didn't know that until you just said that. But yeah. So I think it's called Protonapia, which is like a red-green colorblind. So reds and greens tend to blur together, as well as like blues and purples. So I have a hard time distinguishing one from the other. Dang, unfortunately I can't put... I have to put this on the benched Pokemon. I will end turn. Sie Preise der Codes variieren je nachdem wie teuer das Pack ist. Die Live-Codes sind dann so teuer wie das IRL Pack selbst. My pronunciation was probably awful on that, but I tried. The prices of the codes vary depending on the pack's price. The live codes are then as expensive as IRL. Really? Interesting. Well, I've known people who are colorblind, and it amazes me that colors you can and can't. Yeah, you know, it's one of those things that whenever I say it, people are always like, no, that's not true. What color is this? What color is this? What color is this? And it's like, guys, I'm color. I don't know what to tell you. Last year, I went to a training in the same city that my sister for work. Oh, shit. Nice. And while I was there, you know, is her and her family, you know, her husband and her daughters and her friend was there, and they wanted to play a board game. And the board game that they chose to play was this fucking game where it's basically just a bunch of, like a big color gradient, and you have to like describe a shade of a color, and then everybody has to guess what it is, and whoever like guesses it right wins points. And I'm like, I don't want to play this game. I'm colorblind. And my sister's like, no, it'll be fun. Let's do it. And I'm like, okay. And then we're playing it, and I'm doing really bad at the game. And she's like, wow, you are colorblind. And it's like, yeah, I fucking told you I'm colorblind. I can't play this. Hannah, it's totally okay. I tried to read it out loud. Like saying you're paralyzed and someone saying, nah, man, you can walk. You just make it. Yeah, and they tip over your wheelchair to try to make you walk. Okay, I need to get some shit going on here because I'm not doing great. Actually, no, I need that. I need that. Maybe I can pull a pheasantipity with this. We'll do some script flip. Script flip. Flip, Flipadelphia. Just a heads up, lost the stream. Ah, fuck, again? Really? Oh, yeah, it's... Damn. I don't know what is going on with Twitch tonight. I'm so sorry, guys. That's very annoying. Okay. What can I do here? How many energies do I have? 2 energies in there. Yeah, let's... We're gonna Ultra Ball and get us another... I guess a Mewtwo would probably be the best bet. What's that game with the vaults? What game with the vaults? What's better, the Pokemon Anime OG or OG games? Oof. Okay, I'm gonna say... Spectre Background gives those vibes. Oh, thank you. Let me give you a better look at it. So here's the full screen. You can see a little bit of everything in the background. I think the Pokemon games, the survival. Oh my God! I know. Shit, there's a TV show based on them too. That's like a hit right now. Fallout. The Fallout games. Jeez, why could I not think of that? Oh yeah, if you suggest, you can suggest a poll through the Channel Point Redemption, and Ghost can actually make that poll in the chat. It is Fallout. I think it's Fallout, right? I think the Pokemon games are probably better than the anime because, for the time, those Pokemon games were so revolutionary. We hadn't seen anything like it before. Hannah says, oh yeah, the poll is what's better, the Pokemon anime or the Pokemon OG games? So that Ghost, that's the poll. Alright, I need to get my ass in here and do some freaking damage, because this battle is running away from me. Ghost can if she's back. Alright, let's flip some script here. This is all kinds of butt here. I might as well just put this... Oh, I already have a thing on him. Damn. This is gonna suck. Alright, let's Iono. Let's Iono here. Let's Iono. See what we can do. Alright, the poll is up. Which is better? The Pokemon show or the OG Pokemon games or the Blueberry Pop-Tart? Ghost, I love that you started this like running gag and it's such like a niche inside joke that nobody gets anymore, but like it persists and I love it. I love everything about it. Blueberry Pop-Tart tempted. I don't even remember where the Blueberry Pop-Tart originated. I don't remember like where that came into conversation. But I kind of love it. All right, we're gonna put some energy on that knockdown there. Oh my god, I'm only doing 160 damage. Oh my god, I'm so fucked. This is not a good matchup. Ghost, you're absolutely wrecking me here. Ghost said blueberry pop tart. That's not what I said. It's an option. It's a third option. The blueberry pop tart is always going to be there. I was sad and wanted the blueberry pop tart or something. I don't know. Oh my god. 300 damage you're able to do. Oh my god. Oh, Talo is in the chat, y'all. Exclamation pokey catch to try to catch it. I think you can do multiple votes too. You've got about 10 seconds left in the poll, y'all, so get your votes in now before it's too late. Which was better, the Pokemon show, the Pokemon games, or Blueberry Pop-Tart? We recycle around these parts. I'm trying to like scroll my chat up, but it's hard to do. Okay, I guess I'll go in with the Mewtwo. Well, it looks like Blueberry Pop-Tart won, but the second most votes was OG Pokemon Games, which means that OG Pokemon Games was the answer to that poll. Everybody thinks that the games were better than the OG anime. Which, you know, I guess that makes sense. The OG anime was good for its time, but the games were interactive, and you can't put a price on that. Well, at least I'll get one knockout. So there's that. Good lord, how many energies did you have on that freaking guy? Ghost runs away with the bird. There's the fucking Clefairy. Now I get it. Too little, too late. All right, Hannah, you were up after this match, and then we will switch the stream over to crack this bad boy up. The Paldean Fates Skeledirge EX Premium Collection Box. Coming right up. I said Skeledirge. Hella Southern there? How did I say it? I don't even know how I said Skeledirge. Does that sound Southern? Well, if you put it another way, the OG anime wasn't as easy to watch back then as it is today. That's true. I want to say it aired on, like, was it like Kids WB? Oh, man. I think we're cooked. Chat, are we cooked? I think we're cooked, chat. I'm pretty sure we're probably cooked here. Yeah, I can't do enough damage. Alright. Let's just do this. We're gonna Iono. The weird butt network. That's what it stood for, right? Ooh, another glass trumpet. I'm glad I have a lot of these in this deck. It won't be enough for a knockout, though. So unfortunately, I think that's it. GG's, Ghost. You got me pretty handily on that one. The urge part. Skeledirge. Skeledirge. Wet Bucket Network. I also remember, like, they ran it in syndication on UPN. If anybody had UPN. All right, Hannah, you are up next for the last battle of the night before we switch over to some pack openings. Dude, Ghost, you did 1,350 damage to me. That was an absolute trouncing. All right, Hannah, are you ready to go? Let's do this. Oh, I see you right there. Challenge. I'm gonna pick a different deck. Let's see. What should I use? What should I use? Let's go with the old Marnie. My Marnie tournament deck. Actually used this in a recent tournament and did really, really bad with it. But you know what? I still got a prize pack, so that's fun. To be honest, the trip has been hard, so I needed to win. Oh, I'm so sorry, Gus. I'm even more sorry that you have to go back there in 2 weeks. Like, that sucks. You can't, like, opt out of that. Hannah, I am sending the request to you to battle. There it is. Okay. I wish there were more options to change your character. I was hoping that you'd be able to unlock cosmetics for your character, but it's really a shallow pool of customization options. All right, I'm going first this time. But I should have gone second. Well, really, we're not even sure they're going to send us out, but I talked them down from 2 weeks to 1 so Nate and I can house hunt. Hell yeah. There's some houses for sale in our area. I don't know if that's... if you want to live by us, but we just rent. But yeah. You should come look. I actually know a guy who's an agent. I don't know if you already have an agent that you're talking to. You want to get barked at by 3 opinionated dogs? Oh, no, I don't. Let's see when Ghostwife gets some time on. Hey, there's Nate. Nate, thank you for that sub. Where are the cats? Okay, if I shake their treat jar, they'll come in here for a treat. So listen up for the crunch. Let's feed these cats courtesy of Nate Lefevre. Come here, cats. Get your butt out of the camera. Buddy, you gotta chew those. You can't just swallow them whole like that. It worries me when he doesn't crunch them. He just, like, swallows it whole. Thank you so much, Nate, for that sub, and Archie appreciates that treat. How you doing, bud? Hello, Archie, but I know, right? He just, like, full up mooned everybody. All right, let's see. Switch this back over. What happened to the music? Music play. Oh, there we go. Okay. Back to it. Robot voice. Did I sound like a robot there? Doing good. My arms are still attached after 2 days of soreness rafting. Oh yeah, you guys went water rafting. How was it? How were the waves? Is it waves, or I guess the waters? We'll take the Munkadori here. And we will itchy some pollen. Oh, we can't. I'm first turn. Shit. Okay. I'm sad that Feed That Cat isn't in the Pokemon theme song of Name That Pokemon. I know, right? Feed that cat. Who's that Pokemon? It was good. The spot we wanted to do didn't have high enough water, so we had to do the less intense section again. But it was fun. How much water is required for the intense section? Like, how deep does it need to be? And how deep was the one that you guys were in? Alright, let's see. What's Hannah doing here? What's Hannah doing here? I guess more than we got. They didn't give the numbers themselves, just a pass-fail. Oh, gotcha. Well, this artisan kind of helps me out a little bit. So I'm just going to load up on Monkey Dories. Because I'm cool like that. Now we can item lock here. I've never been whitewater rafting, and all I've heard about it, it sounds terrifying. I don't know if I could do it. I also have really bad asthma, so I've like asthma and swimming just does not, you know, what if something goes wrong and I run out of breath and I can't swim, and then it's just a big mess. All right, y'all, reminder. After this match, we are going to crack this bad boy open. The Paldean Fates Skeledirge Premium Collection Box. Coming up after this battle. So, unfortunately, I think I just got the match won right now. Because here's what we do. We Ultra Ball. Hey, what's up, Fire King? There's some horns for you. We're going to pitch the... Actually, I don't want to pitch the Professor's Research. Let's do the Devolution. We're going to get the Grimmsnarl. His eyes are slowly... Yeah, he's falling asleep. See, Nathan, this is why I can't raft with you. Never mind the fact that I'm 2 states away. So the question of the day is... settle the debate. What is the perfect temperature to set the thermostat to, and why? 71 degrees. Ooh, is that during the day or at night? 71 during the day might be a tad cold for me. Right now, I think the thermostat is set at 71 just because Molly's already getting ready for bed and she's like getting in bed, and that's why I can wear this jacket because it gets really warm in this room that I'm streaming in. All right, Hannah, sorry to do this to you, but I must claim the victory. All the time. All the time, every of the time. Hey, team, same answer.
Room for one more.
Fire King, thank you for following. Also, welcome in. If I didn't say that before, welcome in. All right, and you came just in the right time. So we have just finished our battle queue of playing viewers in TCG Live, and now we're going to switch the stream over. I'm going to switch the camera over. And we're going to open up this. The Paldean Fates Skeledirge EX Premium Collection box. So give me 2 minutes. I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break while I pour myself some wine, set up my playmat, my overhead camera, and we will get to opening these packs. So don't go anywhere, team. We'll be right back, but you guys get to enjoy some cursed ads while I take a break.
They're squirmy and wormy and purple and green. The grossest little creatures that you've ever seen.
Creepy crawlers.
Build a monster mold with the colored plastic goop and make a creepy crawler from a yucky monster soup. They're yucky, squirmy, wormy, very scary, sometimes hairy, squiggly, wiggly, creepy crawling.
Creepy crawlers.
Gross out your sister, embarrass your dad. You can be a little creep without being bad.
Creepy Crawlers Workshop with plastic goof.
You can smile America with Chuck E. Cheese. You can get a taste of pizza time theater with Chuck E. Cheese. Food and games and all kinds of features for a taste of pizza time theater. You can smile America.
Okay, we are back, gang. And it is time for some pack ripping. Who's ready to open some packs? Let's get some hype in the chat. What do you say? Let's do this. Ad for a child casino. I forget which commercials I put on that reel. What plays on there? I know there's like a really weird one where like it's like a PSA warning kids against playing in like electrical transfer stations. Like stay away from transfer stations. Ghost, you were the only... Oh, I didn't even see there was a frost moth. Damn. Last one was Chuck E. Cheese. Child Casino. Dude. Chuck E. Cheese has fallen. Has fallen. I remember as a kid, that would have been like the hypest place to go. And we didn't have a Chuck E. Cheese in our town at the time when I was a kid. They didn't build one until I was already an adult. But like the first Chuck E. Cheese I went to in a town, one town over, had one. And I was like, what is this place? This is the most magical place on earth. They had a freaking animatronic band. They had pizza. They had video games. It was insane. But now they don't even have the animatronics anymore. It's just like a video wall. And like most of the arcades have been kind of stripped away too. So it's just like, it's a shadow of its former self. And apparently, there's like this big thing about people fighting, like fist fighting, adults getting in fights in Chuck E. Cheese's that has like taken over the place. Pads. Charles Entertainment Cheese. Yeah, bad. Definitely oof. Now go crack your packs, you little shits. Like, they do have like a couple of arcade games, but it's not like the arcade wonderland that it once was. You know? The closest thing we have in our town was Peter Piper, and pizza was still... Peter Piper pizza is actually pretty dope. It's ghetto Chuck E. Cheese. I know, right? Like, it's a thing. And I think it's because they serve alcohol there at Chuck E. Cheese's for the adults, but they don't really regulate it enough, and so people just get trashy and drunk at a freaking child's birthday party, and then they end up fighting with the table next to them, and then you just see adults just like rumbling, all out brawling in a Chuck E. Cheese. Like, man, what a worse way to... What's worse than getting arrested at a Chuck E. Cheese for fighting? Like, oh my god, what a mess. All right, so this is the Paldean Fates Skeledirge EX collection box. Focus. They do that at Peter Piper too, but people aren't fighting there, seemingly. Yeah, but I think they're a little stricter at the Peter Piper. It's, you know, it's the classier establishment. CCC problem, Chuck E. Cheese problem is they want to cater to adults and children. I know, and it's no fun for anybody. Is the Skeletor card real? Can you use it in battle? So apparently, yeah. So this is the jumbo card. It comes with a jumbo card, and oh my god, it's gorgeous. Oh, speaking of jumbo cards, just in the mail today, I had ordered some jumbo cards for my collection because I like jumbo cards. I'll show you them in a second. But apparently, there used to be a rule. Well, before they made it a rule that you can't use the jumbo cards in it, and this could just be a rumor, but somebody showed up to a tournament with all jumbo cards, and that they were technically legal because there's nowhere on the card that says not legal. But now I think the way the jumbo cards are, you couldn't really build a viable deck with it. You make a jumbo card deck. Well, one ad looked like this Chuck E. Cheese's ass. Not the Five Nights at Freddy's, but with Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, there's a fan game that has Chuck E. Cheese instead of Fazbear. Hell no, that game's... Dude, those... I never got into the Five Nights at Freddy's games because they're fucking terrifying, and it's like an anxiety simulator. I hate it. You see that Peter Pepper is on... It is now, yeah, that is true. They also bought Showbiz Pizza. Sounds like a challenge. Oh my god. Scraggle, if you show up to a local tournament with a full-on jumbo card deck, that would be insane. I would love it. I would concede the victory to you just for that. So these are the other jumbo cards that I got in the mail today. I got a Zapdos EX. We got an Alakazam V, which is super cool. And this one I really like. The Morpeko V Union, and it's got Marnie on it. My girl Marnie. I think for all three of these ones, it was like $3 for the set. It was only $3. You missed the Vs? Dude, Fire King, yeah, me too. I actually really kind of prefer the art on a V. Let me see if I can show you like the difference. Do I have any V cards here that I can show you? Yeah, okay. So for instance, here is a Rapid Strike Urshifu V, right? And the equivalent would be an EX card. So the difference with the EXs is they're like windowed here by the information box. Now it's semi-transparent. You can kind of see through it a little bit. Let me focus the camera. Maybe you can see it better. You can see through it a little bit. And it's technically like a full art card that's kind of windowed slightly by this graphic here. But it's so much cooler, the V cards, because you get to see the full art of the character. And it's much more dynamic, I think. And I really like the black border of it too. So yeah, I think the designs of the V cards are cooler than the EXs. Now you do get the full art EXs like the Skeledirge one, but those ones are rarer, and they're whereas all the V ones were like that. So like, let me see, do I have any other Vs in here? Oh yeah, here's a GX one. GXs were similar, so it's like a V card in that it's like a full art card. But yeah, so I miss them. I miss them too. They aren't consistent. They want to increase the attraction for alt art variants. I know, right? That's the whole thing. They're just any new gimmick to get you. All right, so the promo cards that we got in here were the shiny Fuecoco. Ooh, these are gorgeous. The shiny Crocolore. And the shiny Skeledirge EX. Fuck yeah. So that's the thing about this set, this Paldean Fate set, is that this is the set of the Scarlet Violet era that had shiny variants of Pokemon cards in there. You love the Fuecoco. He's so cute. He is pretty cute, I must say. I do like him. And we got a ton of packs in this thing. It came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs of Paldean Fates. And Paldean Fates have actually started going up in price too. They've been increasing steadily. That's a bomb set, actually. There are a lot of great bangers. Oh, yeah, I like it. And I actually, in my Charizard tournament deck, I have a couple shiny cards in there. I run the shiny Pidgeotto, and I want to run a shiny Charmander and Charmeleon, but those ones are actually kind of expensive, so maybe we can pull one tonight. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. I never know how to put these things back together again. That's the thing I really kind of despise about Pokemon products, is there's just so much fucking plastic. But we do recycle, so That's at least one thing that we're doing. We're doing our part for the environment, right? And it also came with this 3-card display holder. Doesn't it have like a stand or anything? Did I miss it? Did I throw it away? Oh, maybe that's what this is. Yeah, I think that's what this is. Okay. It's a little stand. So yeah, I can put them on display in this thing. Oh, this is actually kind of like hefty. Like a hefty acrylic. Charizard is rotating out, unfortunately. I know, right? Right after I got my Charizard deck up and running, then it's going to be, I think, in August? No, in March of next year, right? So we still have a little bit of time. You have one? Okay. Well, maybe we'll talk trading. The Charmander, it was like $35 when I pulled it, and I was like kind of flabbergasted. Dude, I know, right? It's just because the Charmander lines are always so popular. They're popular with the kiddies. All right, first pack magic. Let's get some hype. Wish me some luck here, gang. First pack of the night. Paldean Fates, Skeledirge EX collection. Starting off, we have a code card. First one we've got Energy. Ooh, a Mime Jr. That's the baby Mime. It's Mime in training. Noibat. Who was it that said that they really like Noibat? Was that Mela who said that? Noibat is pretty cool with the big old ears. Ooh, Chimicho. Ghastly, fuck yeah. I always love a good Gen 1 Pokemon card. I have a binder of Gen 1 Pokemon cards that I'm collecting. And I'm always looking for new ones, so... I wish it was the reverse holo, but... Kirlia, always good. Dude, and especially with the that new Genesect card, is probably going to make its way into a Gardevoir deck. Then they're going to get the Mega Gardevoir coming out too. And then they're going to be new Kirlias and Raltses too that are supposed to be even more OP. So Gardevoir is just going to sit at the top of the meta for a while. Nemona's Backpack. Whimsicott. Mega Gardevoir is exciting. I know you're excited about that, Scraggle. Dude, you should post in the Pokemon channel on the Discord that Gardevoir set that you got. Also, anybody who's not part of our Discord, if you'd like to join, we post regular stuff on the Pokemon channel in the Discord, where you can post your hits, whether it's on live, on TCG Pocket, or in real life. We like to share stuff in there. Ooh, a Goldango, reverse holo. I spit on it. The new stadium will make it, bro. What is the new? I'm already starting to regret adding that sound alert. Thank you, Nate, for giving some bits to play that sound alert. Yeah, you found it. When you say Genesect, yes, I mean Jellicect. Yes, that's exactly what I meant. Sorry, Scraggle. I mean, sorry, Ghost. Not the Genesect. Jellicent. Listen, they purposefully made them all sound the same with their names. So, yeah, what is that new stadium, Fire King? What does that one do? It is applicable, absolutely. And you wonder why it pisses Izzy off so bad. The new Gen X Pokemon. You're doing great, y'all. No, you're doing great. Another Professor's Research. I have a bunch of these holo ones. But what's so great about the Professor's Research cards is you can use them, they're evergreen. You pretty much can use them even after rotation if they have been rotated out. So let me put some sleeves on these bad boys here. Discard to draw. Oh, interesting. So you just really... It's kind of like the old Kirlia from the Sword and Shield era. Ooh, a Wild Swinub is in the chat, y'all. Exclamation Poke-Catch to try to catch it. And if you have any other types of Pokeballs, you can type them after. Oh, shit. I'm out of balls already? Fuck. I blew through those fast. Time to buy more. And also, as a reminder, if you're running out of currency in the game, just by chatting periodically in this chat, you will gain currency. And if you are subscribed to this channel, you gain currency at a higher rate. Geo balls. Yeah, what is the rate on the Geo balls? Like, what is the catch rate on the Geo balls? What's special about it? I always put my hollows and reverse hollows in sleeves, even if they're not worth much. I always like to protect my hologram cards. I think that's just a lesson I learned as a kid the hard way, because I didn't sleeve any of my hollows when I used to collect as a kid, and a lot of them got damaged. 80% rock, 80%. Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. Pours out some scotch on the floor. Remember forever, refinement Curlia. Dude, I know, right? That refinement Curlia was kind of OP. I still run it in my expanded rules deck that I have. It's a Gardevoir EX slash Mewtwo V-Star deck that actually is pretty dope. I wish that on TCG Live it would let us play expanded against friends. But I have that deck in real life too, so I can play it sometime. Oh, I'm so excited for this weekend. So this Saturday we're doing a Poke Night at my house. So some friends are coming over. We're going to be playing some Pokemon TCG, and then I usually do like a little raffle. We'll raffle off some like free packs. Maybe we'll do an ETB. Maybe we'll see. And just like miscellaneous stuff. We all drinking beers or wine or whatever, and it's just a real fun time. I like that. Am I going to Worlds? I wish. I am nowhere near qualified enough for Worlds. I've barely started competing locally, and I think actually I can pull up my Pokemon Play profile. I'll tell you exactly how many points I have. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. I'm gonna tell you how many tournament points I have, because you have to have a certain number of points to be able to qualify for those big tournaments. Let me log in. My PP points. Looking forward to fun drinking. Hell yeah, dude. And plus you'll have just gotten back from your trip, so I'm sure you could probably use a good night to blow off some steam. Okay, so I have... Where does that show my points? Play Pokemon page. So I currently have 25 points in my division, so not a whole lot. And I think you need like a couple hundred to qualify for that. So I got 7 points of the last season, of the June 26th season, and then through just local tournaments, I think you earn like 1 or 2 points each time. So yeah, I only had 25 points, so not a whole lot, but I am ranked globally. I am ranked 10,659th as of midnight on June 20th. 600 or 800, yeah, I'm nowhere close enough to qualify. Although a lot of people who go to our local tournaments, they went to NAIC, and I'm curious to see how they did. Maybe if I end up going to a tournament on Sunday, maybe they'll be there and I can ask them. But we're having our Poke Night on Saturday, so usually I don't do Poke Nights back to back. But we'll see. Fresh off the plane, right? Well, hopefully you're not too tired. I know going through airports is always kind of exhausting. But, all right, pack number 2. Here we go. From what I heard, everybody dropped out the first day. Yeah, and also like it's kind of like an endurance match too. Like they said it was like a 14-hour tournament. Like, gosh, that is exhausting.
It's Pikachu! It's Pikachu!
We got a Pikachu, gang. Alert, alert, alert. I mean, tired, yes, but the real challenge will be prying me away from the puppies. Oh, I know, right? It's been so long since you've seen them. Man, when I had to go... Buffett. I can't wait till Izzy comes back on the stream because he will love that. Charmeleon, I run this in my so I think this one is the shiny version. Yeah, so there's a shiny version of this card that I want, and I'm hoping through all these packs tonight, I'm hoping that I can pull that shiny Charmeleon. Alarma, es Pikachu. Thank you, Nate, for playing that. Charmelon. Ultra Ball. Mousehold. Mouseholds are super cute. Ooh, guys, we have a hit in here. We have an art card here. An illustrated rare. Ready for it? Ready for it? Fireveil is actually pretty decent. I know, and that's kind of why I like it. Wugtrio, don't you curse me with that. Oh, fuck, it is a Wugtrio. I fucking hate Wugtrio. How did you know that's what it was? Oh, man.
Got him! Got him!
How did you know that was a Wugtrio? I barely even revealed the corner. It is shiny. That is true. So, Fire King, this is something that has been a thorn in my side since I started getting back into Pokemon. But I fucking hate the Alolan Dugtrios and the Wugtrios. They're just so gross. They're like the grossest Pokemon of all time. But at least I got this. Which is a valuable card. And a Heat Rodham. Okay. So, Scraggle, do you want to give me a price check on this? Let me know what this... If this is worth something, I'm absolutely... This might be the first card that I actually sell, just to get rid of it. I hate it. I hate it so much. It is the hair. The hair is gross. Like, one of them has Fabio hair, and the other two look like Three Stooges Edgar cut, you know? Like, you're selling it to you. I think of the Wugtrio should get graded. Oh my god, the first card I ever send to get graded is gonna be a freaking Wugtrio. It's only like $2. Oh, okay, well, in that case, it's on the trading block, gang. So this Saturday, if anybody really wants a Wugtrio, you know where to go. Hit me up. Ugh. I know it sounds like I'm joking, but like I seriously, I find them like viscerally repugnant. I hate them. I hate them. I hate the Dugtrios. I hate the Alolan Dugtrios more than anything, more than the Wugtrios. The Wugtrios, at least, I mean, they kind of look like a sea anemone or something, but like they're just these weird little spermy things. I don't know. They give me the ick. You'll arm wrestle anyone. I'll trade you nothing and pay postage. Well, for that, you
hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Dude, such an apt quote. Thank you so much, Nate, for playing that. I hate so much for the way that it chooses to be. Yes, look at it. It's a little spermy. It's just like these weird little sperms. I hate them. I did say spermy. I'm actually not multi-streaming on TikTok tonight, so they're not going to delist me on TikTok. I actually lost my ability to stream on TikTok. It's because I was on like on a trial session or whatever, and I have to like reapply for permission to stream on TikTok. And they don't make it easy to do. But yeah, there's a lot of like no words on TikTok that aren't on Twitch. Like, at least on Twitch, this is labeled a 18 and over stream, right? And most people are adults here, I would assume. And if you're not an adult, then I don't know. But, like, even just like talking about guns in the game, you can't do that on TikTok because gun is a no word, and that can get you delisted so that you don't pop up on For You pages. It's very, very strict. Physically, yes. Mentally, no. Exactly. Cottony. Okay, I got the what does he evolve to? The Whimsicott. Yeah, I got the Whimsicott earlier too. Well, I mean, we got an illustrated rare, so that's technically a hit. So a hit on our second pack, that's pretty good, right? On that note, I will be leaving. Bye. All right, Fire King, thank you so much for stepping in, bud, for coming out, for hanging out, for following. You're always welcome here. Again, I stream every Tuesday night and Thursday night, or I try to. Oh, never mind. You got me giving my whole my whole farewell pitch. You got me.
Ha! Got him! Got him!
I totally fell for it. I had the spiel ready. I know, right? Camera up. Hey, so I got the Numo and I got the camera up. Ooh, reverse hollow Frigibacks. I bet you our friend Alex might want this one because he runs this in a Charizard deck. I don't know if he has any reverse hollows. So you can bling it out a little bit. Ooh, and never have I ever. Okay, Hogwash. This will mix things up a little bit. So, whenever somebody redeems Never Have I Ever, I pull a card from the Never Have I Ever deck. If you have done the thing that it never has we said we do, then raise a hand or put a hand emoji in the chat, whatever you want to do, or even better, tell us the story. All right? Never have I ever stolen something at self-checkout. Oof. Now be honest, gang. Be honest. Get that stink out of there. And need a smelly Salazzle Okyolong deck. Oh my god. Is that a different version of Frigibacks 2? That card draw could really help Alex. It might be. He runs 2 different versions in his deck. So it could be one of them. I think this one has lower HP than the other one that he runs too. Nope, you have not. You stole apples? Oh, you would because of your apple obsession. And I hang the roast chicken on the trolley and forgot about it all the time. Oh my gosh. Then nobody ever caught you? I don't think I've ever stolen anything on self-checkout, but there have been times when I wanted to because I feel like it was pushing me to steal it. Because I don't know about you guys, but the ones at Walmart are fucking frustrating. You'll scan the item and you put it in the bagging area, but then sometimes it doesn't recognize it and it keeps saying unexpected item in the bagging area. Please remove. And I'm like, no, that goes there. And then I take it out, but I already scanned it, so I'm not going to scan it again. So I put it back, and then it's just like, I should have just stole it. Should have just fucking stole it. I stick my dick in the package area. See, we couldn't say that on TikTok. Oh, we have an EX card in here, guys. We got another hit. Let's go. If this is another Wug Trio, I'm going to end the stream and go outside and scream. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I didn't get a good look at it. You think it's an SIR? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I feel like they turned that check off in so many places now. It was so annoying because it never worked right. There has been a time that there is nobody around and I scanned something as something else and I was like, nope, not waiting around for this shit. So funny you'll pay for that. Funny you should mention that. There was somebody in our town, it was a couple who got caught because their crime spree that they were going on, they were like ringing in like ramen noodles, scanning ramen noodles, but walking out with the TV. Like they were doing this for months. They had like over 10 grand worth of merchandise that they had shoplifted that way by scanning other things of low value. Don't blue ball. Show the card. Sorry. I'm edging you. Listen, the number one rule of Twitch school that they teach you is you have to keep the viewer engaged. So I have to keep you guys engaged. It's all about view time. Oh, Gardevoir EX! Let's go!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Scraggle, do you have this Gardevoir? I know that you're the Guardy guy. Also, we got a Volbeat in the chat. Side note, does anybody like that band Volbeat? I kind of don't like that band. Did they get their name from the Pokemon? You want this? I opened so many packs trying to get that. Oh, buddy. Well, it is up for trade then. Let's make a deal then. What is the retail price of this one? That's like a $70 to $80 card?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You were laughing so hard. The other day at self-checkout, a guy had a bulky jacket on and a roast lamb fell out of the bottom. Oh my god. He opened his jacket. He also had a cake in there. Get out of here. That can't be real. Really? Oh. Did they make him pay for it? Dang, so this is a $70, $80 card? Get out of here. This would be one of the most valuable cards in my collection then. Oh, okay, Scraggle. We might have to talk here. Did the message sent it twice? Scraggle has a garden. Scraggle has. Yeah, it did. It totally did. And then the Xatu. It's funny that like the Xatu is after it. Make it short. It is a beauty. It is a gorgeous card, and I'll see if I can give you guys a better close-up of it. Focus the camera a little bit. Oh, look, it's got the little what's his name? The Whooper in the background. He's whooping it up. He's like, "Whoa!" Look at his face. He's like, he's so like in awe of the Gardevoir. Look at him. Wow! She's dancing. Thank you, Anonymous, for playing that. Let me guess. Was that you again, Nate? You caught a bug. Hell yeah. Is it off center? Oh, I guess, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. It's still nice. The Whooper is in awe. He's like, whoop, whoop. Whooper is like, mommy. He looks like Mr. Burns. I bring you love. I love that episode. That's one of my favorite Simpsons episodes. It's definitely one of Molly's favorite Simpsons episodes because she's a huge X-Files fan too. There is also a minus Pokemon in the art. Oh. Where? I don't see it. Where is it? Is it down here? Oh, yeah. Right there. The Minum. Look at that. I totally missed that. Oh, wait, no, that's a Pachirisu. Wait, where's the Minum then? Minum, I hardly know him. The CP Pachi. So where's the Minum? Am I just not seeing it, or is it not in here? Were we mistaken? Is he up here? This is like Where's Waldo, where we're just looking for for Waldo. Or as they have in Australia, he's probably Where's Wally, right? You know him as Where's Wally? I don't see any other Pokemon. I think it's just the Pachirisu. Can you find all the How many are hidden on this thing? This is gorgeous. All right, I'm putting this in the top loader before I mess it up. There are 2 Pachis? What? Dude, how am I missing these? I see that one. Where's the other one? Oh, they're snuggling. Aww. Oh, yeah, there they are. That's cute. They're 69. The one left to the one that... Okay, yeah. 69 also happens to be the perfect temperature to set your thermostat at when you're going to bed. 69ing with the minin'. That's the Pachirisu that guard just obliterated with the Draining Kiss attack. All right, pack number 3 is the 3rd pack? Or is this the 4th one? I lost count. This is the 4th one. Man, we've actually got some good hits so far in this. We had the illustrated rare card and then the SIR. Still wanting that shiny Charmeleon though. Gotta go for real. Bye. All right, Fire King. This time for real. Thank you again for showing up. I'm so glad that you were able to make it out. Again, we stream every Tuesday and Thursdays. I hope you can make it back again. You are always welcome here. Everybody say bye to Fire King. So long, fuckers. That's kind of a catchphrase that I have. It's kind of my thing. Oh yeah, I don't have the video clip on this scene. I need to add it to here so that you can see that. All right, we got a Barboach, another Numel, Maractus. The Maractus in Destined Rivals is actually pretty dope. It has a Pokemon power that if it gets knocked out, you put, I think it's 60 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon, which is no slouch. Hey, got another Charmeleon. Ultra Ball. Primeape. If I'm going too fast with these, let me know. A lot of these are kind of duplicates that I have. Ooh, a Mankey reverse. Graveard. I'm sure you already got this one, right, Ghost? Why didn't I realize they have Paldean Student from both? They do. Yeah, so... Here, let me see. Do I have any other Paldean students in here? Yeah, I do. I don't know any of their names. But yeah, it's the two different ones. Pick your vibe, exactly. Your little prince. The full art has a finger sniffer? What? Ooh, and a Magmortar. Ooh, I don't think I have this card yet. Very cool. Look at that, it really does. Oh, by the way, this would be a good opportunity for you guys to test. So there's an extension on the stream. It should be available at the top of the chat where the Pokemon community game is. There's one called like Pokemon TCG Viewer, where you get to view any cards. So if you switch the set to Paldean Fates, you can look up the cards in the set and see what they look like up close. I wish it gave the value, like the market value of the cards, because that would make it really easy to just like price check some of these. You love Graveard. He's a good boy. He really is a good boy. Would he be the card that you would have as a companion in real life? Paldean Student 231 from Paldean Fates. Tell me that's not a finger sniffer. Okay, hold on. Posted it in the Discord so I can pull it up easy. If you would be so kind. It's pack number 5. I really like this set, the Shining Fate set. I have another box in storage. It's I think it's a Meowscarada set from these ones. That maybe I'll save for another day. Scraggy. I think I would have a Graveard partner Pokes. Yeah, exactly, right? That seems right up your alley. Because he's kind of spooky, but he's also a puppy, and yeah. But he's just like a big shaggy boy. That's what I like about it. He's just like a big shaggy happy puppy. And even though he's a ghost, it doesn't bother him. He doesn't let it affect his happiness. Okay, let's pull up this close up of this card here. Paldean Student. Oh yeah. He's sniffing his finger. What's his deal? What's he doing? He just scratched his butt and now he's sniffing his finger. Put your finger down, weirdo. Yeah, why is he doing that? Like, really, what else would he be doing? That's so weird. I guess I never noticed that. I've never actually seen this card before. So that's funny, dude. He's doing a stupid anime move. Oh yeah, I guess there's a lot of those kind of things. Gimme goo. He just wants a mustache. Magmar. Nimona. Oh, you posted another one? Okay. Taking the piss on the side of the road. The penchant. Oh, I've seen this one. There is a really cool TikTok that I saw where this person puts together binders that are just like really random themes. And one of them was a binder where all the Pokemon look like they're stoned. And when you're looking for that, you'll be surprised at how many you find. Hey, Gengar, nice. I love a good Gengar. Gimme gold, gimme fire, gimme that which I desire. Ooh. Another mouse hold. Ooh, reverse hollow professor's research. Sexy Professor Sada. There's a new full art Sada that looks kind of sexy in it, not gonna lie. Give me that which I desire. Lechonk. Reverse hollow. And oh guys, we got another EX card. We got another hit. Sadaturo. Here we go. It is a Gardevoir EX. I've got a couple of these already, but hey, why not? What if I rolled it to a local tournament and I pulled this bad boy out? That's crazy. I think the threshold for like cards that I would use in the deck is maybe like $20. Like I probably wouldn't use a card that's worth more than $20 in a battle deck. Because I mean the Pheasantipity alone is like $15. So like that's usually the most expensive card I'm running in a deck. But I would feel bad about like putting heavy play on a card that is worth more than $20. So there is a card actually that I would love to have in real life. Let me look it up and show you. I wish I could have these. What if it was 30? Maybe it depends on what the card is. If I only run one of them in my deck, yes. But if I have to run a full set of 4 of them, then there's no way. This is a card that I wish that I had multiples of so that I could run it in a deck because I fucking love it. But it is like $50. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. And I even if I did buy it, like I could never justify the purchase to put it in a battle deck. This Giovanni Boss's Orders, I would fucking love to have this card as my Boss's Orders in battle decks. It's so fucking rad. I love it. You could say it's a Sir Knight. Sorry. What if it's 30? $21, 20. Listen, I'm not gonna get too nitpicky, but you get the idea, right? It's the thought of it of like, if you're gonna heavily utilize that card, you're putting wear on it, and it's hard to justify spending a card that you know you're gonna actively diminish the value of. That's a big fuck you to your opponent. Exactly, right? So the ones that I run right now are these ones. They're the Cyrus's Boss's Orders. See if I can get a... I'm not going to disable my ad blocker for you. I don't roll that way. So yeah, this is the one that I run right now in my decks, which is still pretty cool. But that Giovanni one, though, is just so rad. Like, this is just... I actually kind of hate this one. I hate Getsus. He's just so weird. I don't know. I don't like him. So anything but Getsus. Hey, we got a Scoruppy in the chat. Exclamation, Pokecash to try to catch that. How much is the Giovanni? It's last I checked, it was like $56 or like $60, somewhere around there. Move aside, Turo Daddy's home. Gardevoir is called Sir Knight in Japan. It really is? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, so this is what Scraggle ordered for his Guardy deck. So some Guardy sleeves. Are these? Oh yeah, they're the divider tabs and then the Guardy deck box. Dude, these are sick. $240 for a set of 4. Ouch. See, exactly. And like, while it would be fucking rad to have those in a deck, I just could never justify that. Those 4 cards would be worth more than the entire value of the entire rest of the deck. Speaking of like value of the deck, there is a company that I found on eBay that advertised through Facebook. That's how I found him. But they sell pre-made, ready-to-use battle decks that are all like full arts and whatnot. Now they can be a little expensive depending on what the deck is, but you could buy like a meta deck ready to go that has all like the alt arts and blinged out versions of stuff. Oh yeah, I'm the only one who caught it. Suck on that, nerds. But it's a card that presumably will never go. That's true. You could evergreen it. But yeah, so this company sells battle decks. Unfortunately, though, when you start stacking all those like illustrated rares in a deck, buying a battle deck for like $150 is kind of a lot of money. But I guess if you were building it from scratch, yeah, it would be around that same price too. Rigged, I know, right? Sorry, guys. I wish I could control some of the settings on the community game, like the spawn rates or like the spawn types, but it's totally all controlled by the creator algorithm that they've made. Another Nimona. Got a few of these Nimonas tonight. Cheaper than buying a booster box. That's true. You know, I'm curious though, like if you were to like compare buying those same cards from like TCG Player and then buying them through this vendor, if you're saving any money or whether you're just paying for their markup. Ooh, rare candies, always nice. Oh yeah, are you interested in that Team Rocket's Ariana's SIR? It is cool. I mean, I'm not like searching for it, but I mean, it is cool. I don't know if I'm going to build that Team Rocket deck. I feel like I should just because I'm a Mewtwo guy and I have to, like, I kind of have to, but I don't know. I don't like the way that it plays. I'm not a big fan of that deck. You can master set Obsidian Flames for just a little more than the booster box. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh, actually, this October, I already have it planned. On stream, I am going to be assembling my first master set. And what it's going to be is a trick or trade master set binder where I'm going to assemble a master set of all of... So the master set is, if you notice on the bottom of the card how it's got a number sequence on it. So this code here, PAF, Paldean Fates, of this set, there are 91 total cards in that set. Now, there are things like the secret rares and whatnot where the number is above that. That means that that's where you get your illustrated rares and your SIRs and all that kind of stuff. But typically when someone's building a master set, they're getting a binder full of one of every card from that set, including the reverse holo variants and then the illustrated rares and whatnot. The only things that don't get added to the master set are like the promo cards. Because usually there's like 3 or 4 different variations of a card. Like if it's a like a prize pack card. Let me see if I have one here I can show you. So if it's a card from a prize pack, it'll have a... I don't have them over here. Oh, yeah. So like this. So a card that came in a prize pack will have the prize pack stamp on it, and it's a Cosmofoil holo. Now, this doesn't really count as part of the master set, but if you are truly trying to get every single card from that set, you would put together what's called a Grand Master set, and that means every card ever printed under that imprint. And it's quite a task to do, but... yeah. So a lot of times, there's a streamer by the name of oh shit, what's his name? He's a big YouTuber. He's the one who does the should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Fuck, why can't I think of his name? Anyway, him. He does this challenge where he'll go to Deep Pocket Monster. Thank you, Scrackle. Jeez. Yeah, Diglett Thumbs. Oh, speaking of thumbs, I got a story to tell you guys. He'll go to like a convention, and say like, okay, I'm going to build a 151 Pokemon 151 master set in 151 minutes, and like that's a challenge. So he's going to all these different vendors. He's opening up booster bundles. He's everything he can to try to fill that binder by the time limit expires. And if he doesn't hit that limit, he gives the whole thing away on his stream. The secret rares are like an encore to a concert. You know it's coming, but they still have to act like it's exactly right. Yeah, so speaking of thumbs, I actually burned and you can't tell, of course you can't tell, but I burned the shit out of my thumb today. For lunch, I went to so I work on a military base, and I went to the post exchange where they have soup there, you know, you ladle out some soup, and that's been one of my favorite lunches. So I was ladling out myself some tomato bisque soup, and I caught the ladle on the lid of the pot and spilled it on my hand, and so much soup got on my hand right here, and I was holding the cup too, so I couldn't drop it, and I was like, oh, and I just, like, as quickly as I could and as still as I could, I ran to they had like some paper towels there, and I just started like cleaning it off, but it burned so bad and like it hurt. I had to like find a first aid kit to run some burn cream on it, but it fucking hurt so bad. Send my 6 hits on Discord in the Pokemon. Okay, cool. I will take a look at it right now. Yeah, I got hella bisqued. They bisqued me, bro. Ooh, okay. So you got the Spy. So this Spidops is actually really good in that Team Rocket deck. I actually think it's better than the Mewtwo EX card that goes in that deck. Ooh, look at that. Oh, his name is Clarence. Oh, cool. I've never seen the German variants of the cards. Team Rocket's Nidoking. Ooh, they've announced the new booster tins for Destined Rivals. There's a Persian one, a Nidoking one, or maybe it's Nidoqueen. No, it's Nidoking, and a Mewtwo EX one, and they all have new promo cards in them. Oh, I love that Lapras. I pulled that Lapras today, actually, in a pack on TCG Live. Another Nathan's Adventure. And Nestball Gold. Oh, nice. Very good pulls, Hannah. Very good ones. Yeah, that whole bisque thing hurt. So the question of the day is, settle the debate. What is the perfect temperature to set your thermostat at, and why? What temperature do you like your house to be? You love that Ethan's event. It's pretty cool. That deck is dope. And Onward, you beat me wholeheartedly with that one. Next time we play, you run that one. I'm going to run my Misty's Gyarados, and we'll see which one wins. Fanpy. Oh, guys, we have another hit. Oh, my God. I have never pulled so many hits on a stream. You know, which is crazy, because the last couple of streams, like, I went without pulling a single hit. Now we're getting them all right today. Here it is. Ready for this one, guys? We have Charizard EX. Let's go, my boy. Charizard EX. Fuck yeah. I love Charizard. The Charizard EX was the first competitive deck that I built since I've come back to the hobby. He all Sporkly. Yes, he is actually a Terra Pokemon. So this is a new thing of this Scarlet Violet era, is some of the EXs are Terras, which have them as different types. So normally Charizard would be a fire type. This one is a darkness type Pokemon. And the Terras all have this extra added ability that as long as this Pokemon is in your bench You prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks, both yours and your opponent's. So they kind of are safe on the bench like that. My deck doesn't really worry about weakness to water since most cards... That's true. Oh, God. Snorlax is better. Snorlax is pretty dope. What is the price of the Charizard now? I think at the time it was like... When I was building the deck, I think they were like $5 a piece. So it's probably gone down since then. Oh, man. So mostly Terra-type deck could do things. Exactly. That's why the... There's a deck build called Terra Box. That's all about that. And just focusing on Terra Pokemon. Now, in the Destined Rivals, the new set, there is a Mimikyu that has released, and I don't think I have one yet. But the Mimikyu has an ability for 2 energies where you get to copy an attack from one of your opponent's Terra Pokemon and use it. So if your opponent is, say, running a Dragapult deck, which everybody's running now, you get to use that ability as a Mimikyu against your opponent. So it's super handy. That Zard EX is going for about $3. Hell yeah. Retirement, here we come, baby. God, this always bugs me. Whenever I have sleeves and the openings of the sleeves are not facing the opening of the package, it bugs the shit out of me. I have to like flip them all around. Why are they always giving me some crazy attacks or a build? I know, right? Like the other one before it was like you can't damage it with an EX Pokemon. Oh, it has to be their active? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just any of them. Okay, that changes it then. Yeah, I thought it was any of your opponent's Terras. So, but even still though, if someone's got a Charizard or a Dragapult in the driver's seat, and you swing at them with that Mimikyu, you can do some good damage. Yeah, that's still pretty good. If it was any of your opponent's Terra Pokemon, then that would be super OP. But Mime Jr. That you pulled does something like that, right? Oh, does he? Where did I put him? Let me see. Mimed Games. Your opponent chooses an attack from one of their Pokemon in play. Use the chosen attack as this attack. Oh, so your opponent gets to choose. Well, shoot, then I would pick whichever attack does the least amount of damage. He can dunk if they get forced something. Oh, I guess that's true. So, before the rotation occurred, do you know what the arch nemesis was against the Charizard EX? It was the routes from Sword and Shield, because the routes had an ability, an attack that I think it's called like memory skip or something like that. That you choose one of your opponent's attacks and they can't use it on their next turn. And Charizard only has one attack. So but it only does 10 damage, so you're very, very, very slowly gonna whittle down this Charizard. Memory skip, there you go. That'd be a funny one off. Memory, and it disables the attack. Yeah, so that's pretty funny. That's how I was able to beat my brother who was running a Origin Form Palkia V-Star deck, and that one only has one attack too. So I was able to just very, very slowly do that until I could whittle it down enough to build my bench Pokemon to sub in to get the one-hit kill. Frigibax. Dedenne. Oh, I love Dedenne. He's so cute. Another Noibat. I really, really want a shiny. Give me that shiny Charmeleon. That's what I'm looking for, gang. Or even a shiny Charmander. Atticus. You can use this card only if your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 7 cards. Ooh, that's kind of handy. If you're running a poison build, that could be very, very handy. Ooh, an Ursaring. Oh, okay. Hold on. What balls do I have to throw? Do I have a normal ball? Basic ball, yes. Okay. Poke catch. I'll throw in a basic ball. Because the Ursaring is basic, right? And I think with the basic ball, you get a 80% chance to catch. He's not basic? I thought he was basic. What is he? Is he fighting? It evolves from Teddy Ursa. Yeah, but Teddy Ursa's not basic? Oh, what am I thinking of then? Ooh, we got the reverse hollow routes. That'll be good in the Gardevoir deck. Oh, there's the reverse hollow Ghastly. Nice. You're thinking of normal versus... Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, Archie just jumped on my lap. Buddy, you can't be here. Hey, I caught it, though. I got it. Archie jumped up on my lap. I swear, guys, I'm not doing anything basic. Yeah, that you're right. Dang it, and my great ball flew into the void. You missed. You airballed it. And another Professor Research. All right, gang, we are down to the last pack. Last pack of the night. Of the Paldean Fates Skeledirge EX collection box. You missed a bear. A little bit. Last pack magic. Do we have it in us, guys? Let's get some hype in the chat. Last pack. Here we go. Give me something big. Give me that shiny Charmeleon. That's what I want. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Big bucks. I mean, even if we don't get anything, we still pulled hella well tonight. This one alone is probably one of the biggest pulls I've ever pulled. All right, here we go. Another Nimona. All right, starting off strong. Natu. Rare Candy. You can never have enough rare candies because every deck uses rare candies. So they're very useful to have. Nest balls, same deal. Here we go. Lantern. Oinkalone. Oh, we got the shiny Vileplume. Fuck yeah, I think I needed the Vileplume for my Gen 1 binder too. We got a shiny, gang. Oh, shit. Fuck yes. Okay, I love that. And so, like, yeah, you can see on the bottom, it's 94 out of 91, so it's technically not part of the basic set. Shinies, I don't know how many shinies, different shinies there are in this set. Yo, the ability's not bad for Crabapple. Okay, so fully blooming energy. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may look at the top 8 cards of your deck and attach any number of basic energy cards you find there to your Pokemon in any way that you like. Shuffle the other cards back in your deck. That is handy. Here's the only thing I would say, Ghost, is you already run 2 evolution chains in that deck. Adding a 3rd stage 2 evolution chain may be tricky to run. And while this ability is good, you only get to use it once. So if you do happen to do that and there aren't any energy cards in that top 8 cards, then you've spent all the effort building an evolution line basically for nothing. because he's only got 140 HP as a stage 2 Pokemon, and he can only do 90 damage. So you only really want to build him for that ability. And if it whiffs, you've got a very vulnerable target on your bench. But I see what you're thinking though. So, but like, what would you trim out of your deck to put the Vileplume in is the question, because you're definitely not going to trim out those Ogre Pawns. Those things are nasty. You don't want to trim any more of your apples out. And you need to run a decent amount of grass energy to make... Exactly. You're gonna have to kind of saturate your deck for it. But, I mean, I could see how you could make it work. I just feel like the value that you have in there right now is probably stronger. Because in the battle that you and I had, when you had your setup up and running, you basically had constant pressure. Every single turn that you were doing was just fucking me up. Hey, what up, Loafman? Loafman, you're coming to Poke Night on Saturday? Ooh, and we got the Maractus Reverse Holo. Yes, hell yeah, dude. Is Gina gonna make it too? I know she's busy working on her master's degree, but if she could make it, that would be really cool. And another Magmortar. Hell yeah, gang. How you doing, Loafman? Oh, Scraggle, can you give me a price check? Yeah, she's booked. Oh, okay. Like literally booked. She's she's hitting the books. Loafing around. I'm heading out for the night. Have a good one. Onward. Thank you for hanging out, dude. It's always a pleasure having you here, bud. I hope you have a great night. Get some good sleep. Scraggle, can you price check me the Vileplume? Well, Loafman, since you came in late, how about we just add another pack? That was technically my last pack, but since you're here, maybe we'll do one more. We'll do one more. So we're not. I haven't been playing TCG Pocket in a while. I've been playing TCG Live just to like practice my actual decks, and that's what I've been playing mostly. But usually I'll do the first half of the stream playing that, and then the second half of the stream we open some packs. So, Loafman, if you would be so kind. Whoops, sorry, I pushed the wrong button. If you would be so kind as to choose left side or right side, I will pull a random pack from the dispenser. Now, they are not indicative of the ones in the displays are not indicative of what is in here. It's a mass array of different packs of Sword and Shield era packs and Scarlet Violet era packs. So it's a mismatch. But you get to choose left side or right side. What'll it be? Right is right. Right is right. So I'm playing on the computer, Loafman, the TCG Live game. So right side, here we go. $4 for the shiny Vileplume? Hey, that's pretty good. Temporal Forces it is. That's what we're opening up now. $4 for a non-EX card? That's actually pretty damn good. Yeah, dude, check it out. And if you ever want to like test your deck, we can play against each other on stream. That's always something that we do too. All right, last pack of the night. For real this time. Temporal Forces from the dispenser. Yeah, I use the TCG Live app to test my decks out all the time. And what's really cool is you can use a website like Limitless TCG to construct deck lists or download ones from regional tournaments that people have been winning tournaments with. You can download their entire deck list, select it, hit copy, Control C, and then go into TCG Live and go to import deck, and it'll just build it automatically for you. It's really handy. So like I tested a Dragapult deck that came in 3rd place at Nationals recently, and it's called Limitless TCG. If you just Google it, it'll pop up. I don't know what the exact URL is, but I use that all the time, and it'll show you, like, you can look up the NAIC tournament that just concluded 2 weeks ago. It'll show you all the top people who won and all the variations of their deck that they use, because you have to register your deck when you compete at nationals, and you just select it, hit copy, and when you go into TCG Live, you can go to create new deck, and there's an option that says import deck, and if you have it copied in your clipboard, it'll automatically add all those cards to the deck for you. Now, if you don't own them, you might have to swap them out, some of them out with cards that you do own, or you can use your exchange points in the game to buy the cards. Are you live on Saturday or for game fun with them alone without us? By the way, I said 2 more hits on the Discord. This Saturday, probably not. I definitely don't stream on the weekends, but Saturday is for our Poke Night, so I'm going to be making food for that, cleaning the house, getting stuff ready for that. So I probably won't be around much this weekend for gaming. Oh, you got 2 more hits. Oh, Pheasantipity. So the Pheasantipity EX, this is the German version. Beatori. Super handy. You can use this card in almost any deck because of its ability, which translates to if one of your Pokemon was knocked out by an opponent's turn on your opponent's last turn, then you can use this ability to draw 3 cards. It's a really great catch-up mechanic. Ooh, Electivire. Very cool. Good hits, Hannah. Good hits. Plus, this attack comes in clutch strangely often and is colorless. Yeah, you mentioned that, Scraggle. In fact, I could have used that to win that match that I was playing earlier. And I didn't. I don't even. For some reason, I never think of the Pheasantipity as an attacker, and I need to change my mindset with that, because it probably could have saved me from a lot of battles had I thought of it as an option to attack with. I know. But it's just one of those things that I only ever consider it for its ability, so I just don't even, like, it doesn't register in my mind as a attacker. Turtvig? Ooh, Puccina. Oh yeah, and Loafman, I have a couple of cards for you guys for your decks, because you got the Zapdos deck and the Ninetales deck, so I have a couple of cards that you guys can add to those decks to beef them up a little bit. Now, they're kind of those intermediate level decks, so they're not going to ever be like super competitive, but with a couple of additions, it makes them a little better, especially for Poke Night. Yeah, hashtag beef. Okay. Rimbombi. Here we go. Future Energy Capsule. Future Booster Energy Capsule. Also, I was totally just about to mention you to Ghostwife. Your daughter is already in bed all by herself. Aww. Iron Hands. The Iron Hands EX card is a menace because it has an ability called an attack called Amp You Very Much. It's a high energy cost, but if you can accelerate the energy to it, it does, I think, 160 damage or something. If you knock out a Pokemon with that attack, you get to claim an extra prize. 120. Okay, so if you knock out a 1 prize Pokemon, you get to take 2 prizes with it, which is hella handy. Oh, guys, we have an Ace Spec card. We have an Ace Spec card. Reboot Pod. I have never seen this one before. I love how cool the Ace Spec cards look. Look at how gorgeous that is. Attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to each of your future Pokemon. So the future Pokemon are the ones with the future logo on them. This deck isn't as easy to play as I was thinking it would be. Which one? Very futuristic. Oh, we have an Onkulone in the chat! Exclamation Pokecatch in the chat for a chance to catch that Pokemon. Catch that Pokemon. Oh, the Sinistcha one? Yeah, it seems difficult. One really cool thing I love about the Ace spec cards is the hollow pattern on them is so intricate, and it's just such a colorful card. Fucking rad. Super, super rad. And the rule with Ace specs is they're kind of like super item cards in that you're only allowed to have one in your entire deck. So you can only have one Ace spec card in your entire deck. So you got to choose it wisely. Ooh, and a Latias reverse hollow. Very cool. And the last card of the night is a Koraidon, Ancient Koraidon. Very good pulls tonight. Thank you, Loafman, for choosing the right side, because we got that Ace spec in there. What's going on in the TCG Live? I got even more hits. It's on. You got more hits? Okay. We'll check those out, and then we'll prepare for the end of the stream routine. Actually, I still have a little wine left. I have to finish this up. Yeah, dude, I'm super excited that you're able to come to Poke Night. We should have a pretty good crowd this Saturday, which means that when we have, you know, a few more people than just like 4 or 5, the raffles get better too. So I will probably be raffling an ETB, an Elite Trainer box. Scraggle, you were the only one who got the Onkelone. I was trying to invite Brendan to it because I feel like he would enjoy Pokemon, and so would Olivia. But when I asked him about it, he was like, "Nah, that's nerd shit." But I just asked, like, "Hey, do you play Pokemon cards?" I don't know if he knew that we were like doing a regular like get together. But if you ever talk to him, see if you can persuade him. All right, let's look at Hannah's pulls here, and then I'll go through a recap of what we pulled. Oh, nice. So that is handy for our friend Alex's deck. I actually have one to give to him when he comes on Saturday. Oh yeah, we will definitely do an extension battle for sure. Oh, the Roserade. So yeah, the Roserade is great for the Garchomp. Iono's Belly Bolt. Very nice. Scraggle loves that one. Ooh, EVEX. And that one's a Terra one too. Terra Crystal is how it's in German. I have to hop off, but so glad to stop by. See you. Oh, dude, heck yeah, man. I cannot wait. We will see you Saturday. Oh, the Lily's Clefairy. Oh, that's such a good one. That, I think, is the most valuable card in the Journey Together packs in real life. Miraidon EX. Ooh, and Zoroark. Full art. Nice. Oh, I love this Murkrow. Ooh, you got the Golbat, not Golbat, the Crobat. Ooh, Volcanion. I have not seen this one before. This is a cool card. My Iono's Bellibolt deck is pretty good, and Belly is darn cute. Oh yeah, so one of the things that I got for Poke Night. Oh, and then you got the Goldengo. For this Pokemon night is I bought a chess clock. So it's one of those clocks that you slap and it starts your opponent's clock. And so you enter like a certain, you know, number value. And I think, I guess 20 minutes for each player would probably be like the right amount. Because that would be potentially a 40-minute game. And I'm trying to get faster at making my plays in the card game, because one of the things that kind of stinks when you're at a local tournament is you only have like either a 35-minute round or like a 50-minute round, and you have to make the most of your time. And if you spend too much of your time thinking or shuffling your deck, like you get really bad at it. So I'm going to try using this chess clock to get faster. The length of the turns of my own deck instigate this topic. No, actually, I mean, I thought of it, yes, but it was because they instituted the rule change. Oh, you weren't here when we talked about that. So the Pokemon Play has officially instituted a rule change when it comes to overtime play, where they will no longer be doing the turn 0 plus 3 anymore. It is now turn 0 plus 1. Because what they were noticing was that a lot of times people who were playing from behind, like say you won one match, and then you're playing your second match, and you know you're going to lose it, but your opponent has the advantage, you could potentially stall your turn out by taking your time, shuffling, doing all that stuff, and force a draw on that round, which would default you the victory. And people were doing stuff like that. And also, after the timer expired, when they would add the 3 turns, people would play more, I guess, what's the word? More deliberately. So they're like taking more time because they know that may be their last opportunity to take all their prize cards. So for nationals, they noticed that like once time would be called, it would be another hour before the next matches would start. And that's just insane. That's why things were just taking so freaking long. So they have changed the rules now. Basically always a tie, and they take... Yeah, exactly. And it's something that, like, they're trying to avoid by doing this. It was like an unexpected kind of consequence of that system. Is it was just leading to kind of like sandbags. So I was like, okay, I want to try to like play faster so that I can secure a win faster, and that's where that came from. But also I was like, they should just do that at real tournaments, is have timers, just like on TCG Live. You have a timer, a chess timer on TCG Live built into the game. Why not have that in an actual tournament where you know it's more important, and if you run out of time, you lose. All right, so we got the Camerupt, the Maractus Reverse Holo, we have the Koraidon Holo, we have the Vileplume Shiny Holo. Very cool. I actually really like this one. That might go into my Gen 1 binder for sure. The Latias Reverse, Magmortar Holo, Ghastly Reverse. This is another candidate for my Gen 1 binder. Professor's Research, Routes Reverse Holo, Oinkulone, Fanpy Reverse, Gardevoir EX. Very nice. Always good to have a Gardevoir. I mean, these Gardevoirs are freaking OP. Actually, I should have put that one in the top loader. Professor's Research, another Reverse Holo. Magmortar again. 2 Magmortars tonight. Greyavard Reverse Holo. The Xatu Holo. Mousehold Reverse. Heatrodom Holo. Lechonk Reverse. Frigibax. I'm going to save that one for Alex. He might want that one. Mankey Reverse Holo. Another Professor's Research. And then here's the other shinies we got. We got the Crocolore promo. The Fuecoco promo. And the Skeledirge promo were the shiny promos that came in the pack. Goldango Reverse. And the other big hits of the night were the Reboot Pod, the Charizard EX, the fucking Wug Trio. I hate this thing. And the pull of the night was the Gardevoir EX Shiny SIR. This thing is dope. And we said it was what, between 70 and 80 bucks? Oof. This thing is pretty. It's a pretty card. All right, gang. Well, thus concludes our broadcast night. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun too. Let me see who I got online we can send a raid to. But yeah, so as a reminder, we will be live every Tuesday and Thursday, trying to as often as possible, of course, time permitting, or you know, barring any car breakdowns again, because that sucked. Yeah, let me see who we got online here. Who do we got online? You know what? Let's raid somebody new. Somebody who's playing some Pokemon TCG. All right, so we're gonna send it out to Rodham TCG gang. I hope you all had a great night. I had a great night too. You don't have to trade, but if you want to, I would be open to trading, but it may take a lot to trade for that, knowing the value of that card. But we can talk. We can talk. It's definitely. I'm not emotionally attached to that card, which means it might. It's got to be a monetary trade then, unless you get a really good Mewtwo or something. But we'll talk. Anyway, so sending out the raid over to Rodham TCG, who is playing some Pokemon TCG Live. We'll catch you guys on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central. I hope that you guys are able to make it. But until then, I hope you all have a great weekend. And yeah, so long, fuckers. Stay tuned for the raid. Bye.
Yo, Spectre Vision.